Hey guys, it's Jess. Happy Monday. Sending lots of love to you all out there. I today wanted to talk a little bit about habits and autopilot and the disorientation that occurs when all of a sudden all your routines are broken and you're doing stuff that's totally different from how you usually do, and you're like, what? So that's what I'm thinking about right now. When you live your life and you're just going and you're doing your usual stuff, sometimes you sort of just turn off your creativity and your mind and just kind of keep doing what you always do. You're like, well, now I'm going to do this. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to do that. Now, and you just kind of just driving along, do, 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 do. And I feel ya. I know how that is, right? Some things you don't really have to pay attention to much, and then you just kind of keep doing them, and then all of a sudden now, especially, it feels sort of like, whoa, like I actually have to pay attention to what the heck's going on in my life. And so with the breaking of all these habits and routines and basic things that you do all the time that you may be kind of turned off thinking about and creating on, the first thing I think to do, it's really great, is to kind of stick with what you know. What do you know? What do you know about your life? Well, you have your normal times that you get up. You have your normal things that you do when you get up, what you do during the day, normal stuff. Maybe if you're working at home, all of a sudden it's a little bit different. So just trying to institute things that you know, and then work. If every day you work out at a certain time, just scheduling stuff is very helpful. And also too, if you have go-to activities that you know that are important to you and kind of keep you on track. Those kind of things too can be helpful. I'm a big talker. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. So I love making my rounds of my phone calls. So I call certain people in my family, and I do that very regularly. So those kind of habits and routines, even though there's some things that may be sort of making you feel a little off, as far as what's going on right now, there are certain things that you can kind of latch onto and stick to that make you feel like, okay, cool, my life isn't totally out of control. There's certain things that I just love doing, and they're part of my everyday life, and those things are the things that I'm going to lean on right now. If you always clean your house on a certain day of the week in a certain way, kind of leaning into that. Let's see, what kind of other things? If you always go for a walk in the morning, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm thinking that those are the kind of things, that you just sort of lean into. That's my breakdancing right there. What's up? And then I was thinking, so things are different, right? So, whoa, things are different. So what do? The time is now. The time is now. You kind of maybe put off stuff. I do. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to get to that. I always wanted to learn French. Forever. Or, I really want to get back into doing some Pilates and things like that. So the time is now. If there's something that's always kind of been bugging you, maybe about something you did or said in the past that you feel bad about and you want to kind of get to that, just do it now, man. Call the people that you love. Make a list of all the things maybe that you want to tackle if you have extra free time right now. This is sort of like a reset button, and, maybe learning a new skill, something, how to chop an onion. I just learned how to do that more properly the other day. All those kind of things. You just kind of what can I be doing now that will bring me joy? What kind of activities have I always wanted to do that you're just kind of man, I just never get around to it. And really kind of dig deep and kind of reorient yourself and your habits to things that are joyful and things that are special to you. And then maybe when all this is over, your life will kind of make a little to be something that you enjoy even more. So those are just some ideas and thoughts. First off, just, kind of latch onto what you know, find the stability in that, and just go, hey, I know what that is. That I know. And don't worry so much about all the stuff that you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know. It's what do you know? Well, I know. What does Oprah say? This I know for sure, or something like that. That kind of stuff. And then kind of as you're getting yourself kind of more and more oriented and more stable, start thinking about, okay, what do I love? And latch onto that. What do I love? Latch onto that. So listen, thanks to everybody who's been watching. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're healthy and safe. and sending lots of love your way, and that hope you have a great week. Okay, bye.